It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Miami. Towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, 2 spots below.
Well, I think for Miami, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Hayes is out there with Risacher. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, Rudy Gobert is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Sharp in at the 2-guard spot. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Wright. To the left side wing. Here's Grimes from deep. Hart pulls it in. Here's Sharp. Second chance effort. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Pass to Risacher. The layup misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's Sharp on the wing. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Holmgren inside. He's against Hayes. And the layup is good off the glass.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Grimes. Guarded by Sharp. Right outside. To the inside. Here's Risacher. Clock at 6. Grimes. Off target with the 3.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Risacher. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Such raw shooting ability for Risacher in his first year.
And out on the wing, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Now here's Holmgren. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the 3 off target.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Right, the pass to Grimes. He shoots it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Holmgren. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Picked by Gobert. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And finished off by Hayes.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And it's Jones with the ball for Philadelphia. Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Hart. It's Sharp on the wing. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Right, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. No points yet. Fires the 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Philadelphia making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Philadelphia, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Pass to Gobert. Holmgren with it. Lets the 3 fly. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And here's Hayes. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Gobert. Here's Grimes. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Jones. From the stripe. Philadelphia with another miss. Miami leading by 5. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Grimes. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
The 3 from Holmgren. Rebound Miami.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Hayes misses. Philadelphia trails by 5. Three-pointer sharp. And Grimes pulls it down.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Wells, defended by Jones. And again, no good by Miami. Pass to Holmgren. Over Hayes. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Josh Hart is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Daniel Tice. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Lawson in at the 2. Tice passes to Kennard. Cleared away by Wells. Miami leading by 5. And for Miami, we've got Chris Boucher. Victor Oladipo is out there with Risache. And it's Simpson in at the 1. Here's Lawson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And for Miami, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Oladipo with the ball. Hard covering. Pass to Risache. They set the pick. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Now it's Hart. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Tice with the ball. The layup off target.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Risache from the arc. He buries it from 3. Risache's got 5.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Right side Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Free throw good. Hart.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Knight, he's checked in for Miami. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Simpson. Deflected. Here's Lawson driving in. Misses from short range. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
And in that game you mentioned, it was a great game. The reserves played a huge role.
Philadelphia with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Oladipo. No points so far. Pass to Simpson. Just 4 to shoot. He shoots a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Kennard outside. Finney Smith, a screen. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Tice. Chet Holmgren comes in for Finney Smith. Sharp, he's checked in for Hart. And it's Trey Jones in for Lawson. Right outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. And again, no good by Miami.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
So it's Miami now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Hartenstein with a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot to win the drought. And it's Wright missing. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Picked by Gobert. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound Miami. There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude."
Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Wright finds Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. And again, no good by Miami. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Wells, guarded by Sharp. Right against Jones. Pass to Wells. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer. On target from range. Grimes has got his third bucket of the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Checked in for Philadelphia. Risacher, he's checked in for Miami. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Philadelphia, number 1. 5th on the list, Miami.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Pass to Holmgren. Bam! Chad rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Now Hartenstein. 43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Grimes. Offline with a three.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Tice is checked in for Gobert. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside Sharp. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Sharp's got 5.
Despite their early struggles from the field, they have the lead and look like they're finally coming together as an offensive unit.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Risacher. 5 points in the game. There's the triple. That shot off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top, leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for Philadelphia.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Philadelphia leading by 4. Chet Holmgren out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Sharp, then it's Josh Hart, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And for Miami, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Wright against Sharp. Wright, the pass to Grimes. And it's all from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Sharp.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Miami trails by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Hayes with it. Here's Risacher. The shot comes out. Outside Jones. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hayes with a screen on Jones. Pass to Risacher. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Miami.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Sharp passes to Holmgren. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Risacher.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Down low. Hartenstein with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Risacher. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones, the pass to Holmgren. Some solid defense from Hayes. Miami trails by 4. Pass to Risacher. Back to Wright. Hartenstein with a screen on Jones. And it's Wright missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. That doesn't go either for Holmgren.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Grimes. Give him 8 points now. Doubled by Hart. Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Trey Jones. These are his first free throws of the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. Some changes for Philadelphia. Lawson comes in for Sharp. And it's Kennard in for Jones. Miami making a switch here. He does not get the second one. Philadelphia leading by 3 to the middle. Here's Lawson. Back to Hart. Screen by Holmgren. Fires from deep. Hart can't hit. Miami trails by 3. Wells, the pass to Hayes. Hartenstein with it. Misses in close.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Tice is checked in for Philadelphia. Preston comes in for Hart. Miami making a switch here. Miami trails by 6.
Hey, yo, get on Victor.
Oladipo outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Lawson. Up top, Holmgren. Pass to Preston. Now here's Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lawson. And they'll get another chance. Here's Preston. Back to Holmgren. From downtown. It's hauled in by Simpson.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
If they just continue to dominate the board.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Miami trails by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Oladipo. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
You have to respect Oladipo's jump shot now. I mean, he is a skilled mid-range shooter who likes to shoot it from there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Holmgren. He has 6. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Another shot. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Philadelphia on top, up 6. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Ball moving. No holds. No holds.
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Simpson in at point guard. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis. Then on Monday, they'll take on Ben Simmons.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And he makes the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. Brown's checked in. And so he hits both. And here's Kennard. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. And Philadelphia leads by 7.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Wells. Puts it up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Tice has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
For 3, Oladipo. Kennard with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lawson passes to Tice. Brown, a screen on Boucher. Kennard for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oladipo outside. There's a screen. Hits it from the high post.
Oladipo getting it going right now. I love seeing it. Devastating from this area on the court.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Brown. Pulls it from 20. And right on target. That's good. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Allie, thank you. Miami trails by 9. And let's get an update on Isaiah Hartenstein's injury. Allie, any news?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Pass to Sharp. This one for 3. Rebound Miami. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Risacher. He's covered by Holmgren. Hey, puts up a 3. And it's right missing. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Hart driving to the basket, and the layup falls.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Risacher. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Jones, the pass to Holmgren. Looking to end this cold spell. The shot, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
It's right on the wing, defended by Jones. Here's Risacher. The floater. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Risacher. Hayes with a screen on Holmgren. The 3 from Risacher. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Gobert. Outside Sharp. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. 4-3. Holmgren.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. .51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Risacher. He's covered by Hart. That one drops for him. 40 seconds left in the game. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Jones from outside. And Grimes pulls it down.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Risacher, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.